Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some more of TPPI and we're carrying on with the blood magic, and that chunk's refusing to load in for some reason. There we go, we got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I say, we're doing some blood magic. What I've done from last episode is exactly what I said I would do. I've built the magician's blood orb, I think I said I was going to do. This guy needs to die right now, there we go. Yeah, let me show you. So I've got the magician's blood orb, and as you can see now, I've already got the ritual stone and the master ritual stone, which we're going to need. Game, there we go. You don't have to as well, if you don't want to make the master ritual stone straight away because you don't have enough, you can make the imperfect ritual stone, which is slightly cheaper. As you can see, you'll need stone, obsidian and the first blood orb, but you can only make some of the rituals, and that being like some of the crap ones you don't really necessarily need to use. And the reason I'm introducing everyone to this is because we need it to progress onwards, obviously. Because to get to tier 4, if I type in blood orb, I'll show you. Not blood orb, blood orb. There we go. And I think it's master blood orb, which is tier 4. So as you can see, it's tier 4. We need the weak blood shard, don't we? So to get a weak blood shard, we need to make... We could do it that way. We could get a master blood orb and do it that way. But that's not how we're going to do it. We're going to... that's the wrong way anyway. What we're going to do is we've got to make ourselves a... Oh, Jesus. It's a binding sword, I think. Not Bing. Does anyone actually use Bing? Like, come on. Is it binding sword? No, Josh doesn't know anything about what he's doing this game. It's this one right here. It's a bound blade. There you go. And to do it, we need to get ourselves the ritual, we need to get our ritual diviner, whatever the heck you want to call it. We'll just call it this tree shape. It's a bit weird on this text pack, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so what you got to do is you just got to shift right click, and as you can see, it cycles through all the different types of rituals which you can do with this one. Because if you can see, cannot place dusk runes, which means you can only do a certain limited amount, if you bear that in mind. So you can see, if I just cycle through them, there is a lot of them. Well, the one we need is Ritual of Binding, but again, I thought, just because I missed it, I'd rather go through it again and show you them all in text form, like that. So there you go. And the way you know you've got the right one is it'll say Ritual of Binding, Ritual of Binding. And as you can see, it sees 4 air stones, 4 water stones, 4 fire stones, and 4 earth stones. Now, if you're clever like Josh, you'd already know that you'd still need your elemental inscription tools, and I do not. And there's also a massive dumper truck van driving outside my house. So I'm going to make some more of these, and I'll wait until he's gone, and I'll come back once I made them. Be right back. Okay, so as you can see now, he's gone, luckily enough. As you can hear now, he's gone, luckily enough. I'm just about to make the 4th elemental inscription tool, just like that. So all you got to do is literally just have them on in your inventory. And I didn't actually show you what these do, but I said I would make them. So the Rune of Augmented Capacity, as you can see, once you've got your tier 3 Magician's Blood Orb, you just need an Abused Slate, which you make with 5,000 life points, obviously combined with all the others, because as you can see, you need a Reinforced Slate, which is another 2,000, and you need a Blank Slate to make that, which is 1,000, and you need a Stone initially to make that. So, you work your way up the tier. It's like upgradable stone, the way I think of it. So the way this works is you just replace your existing blood runes with these blocks. So alternatively, what you could do is, if you don't want to waste or like blocks building, like as you can see, I've already got tier 4 gradually starting to build. You could like replace some of these initially with them. So you can see I've got 8 because I want to replace all of these in the middle. And if I do this first, obviously, you can see I've got 4,600 in there at the moment. Capacity 10,000. So what I'll do is, I think it's 1.5k per stone initially. So if I put this in there like that, as you can see, it doesn't upgrade straight away. Do not worry. You need to give it a couple seconds, because obviously that's how this game works. So once you have to notice a while, that you might seen that then. You can see it's now up to 16,000. So, 1.5k times 4 is, 6k. So that works out quite well. So I'll replace these other ones, and then we should have, I think, 22k overall. So if I put these in there just like this. Now you don't have to have them, just like this. It could be in any of these blocks. I'll show you what I mean. So 60k. It could be on any of these, not these two though. These guys don't count as actually being blood runes blocks. They just need to be any block that can go there. But I just thought blood runes because it fits well. As you see, capacity 22k, which is quite nice. It can be on any of these as well, apart from that one. Obviously, I keep pointing to it. This one, and obviously on the outer ring as well. So, like, there is a limited amount of upgrades you can have, but it is kind of unlimited if you ask me. Like, there is a lot of space for you to put all this stuff. And like I say, there's not all only... If I type in Rune of... Yeah, there's not only just that one. There's Rune of Self-Sacrifice. which I still don't know what it does. Rune of Sacrifice. Oh, no. No, I don't. Okay, never mind. I think it might increase your yield, so it wouldn't be 200. It might be more if there's more of that. And Rune of Dislocation, which I think that's the one which helps you, because it interacts with Buildcraft Pipes and I think Item Ducts, you know, what's that? Firm Expansion Pipes. Actually, you know what, let's test that. Let's grab one right now. If it works well with this, it'd be quite nice. Yes, it does. There you go. Yeah, so, like, you can obviously put down the Rune of Dislocation, and I think that's the one that increases the speed of how it pumps in and out. So obviously you can have it automated if you really wanted to. So there you go. So now we've got 22k in this, and I've forgotten what I was originally on about. Oh yes, the Master Ritual Stones and stuff. Right, so all you got to do is, like I say, make sure you got Ritual Stones on you, your Ritual Diviner, because that's what it was known by and it's not now. You need a Master Ritual Stone. Now, this is the one that you'll need to do. Any other rituals you don't need to do necessarily to progress onwards, because that's what a lot of people say. So you only need to do this one, and then obviously you can progress through and upgrade it as you will. You also might want to find yourself quite an open space, which is quite safe. I'm going to go with this area here, obviously. And once you've done that, find yourself a middle point and put down your Master Ritual Stone just like this. Yeah, this should be okay. And the way this works is, all you got to do is, normally if you don't have your Ritual Diviner, you'd have to manually place them down and colour them. So, you know, there's all these different types of formations which you can make out of these rituals. I'll show you what I mean when I right click on it. If you right click on it, obviously it doesn't work because I'm stupid. Put another one down. There you go. So you see, now I right click, there's particle effects, and he places a block down. As you can see, it's removed a block, and I've still got all my durability on these, whereas if you were painting them normally, the durability would go down. So all you gotta do is do it again, another one appears, do it again, another one appeared, another again, appeared, again, appeared. You get the idea? It's just gonna keep appearing like that. So you can see, water stones on the outside. Beg my pardon. Yeah, so as you can see, what you could do with these elemental description tools, by the way, because I didn't say this, is you can actually paint the ritual stones, and that's how this works out to being what it is. And again, if you just keep right-clicking, you know, you'll gradually get it done. And eventually, I think, actually, this is actually sucking out of your life points. Let me see. No, it's not. Okay, so this part isn't. So there you go. You keep right-clicking again. You see, I'm down to 40 ritual stones now. Still full durability. And if you keep right-clicking, you can hear me right-clicking now, can you? Yeah, you'll see no particle effects or anything is now going on. So that when that happens, that means you're done, and that the formation is actually correct. As you can see, what's that one? That was new. Hold on, wait, hold on. So that one's fire, that one's water. What else did we just use? Oh, fire and earth. So I guess that one might be earth. Cool. Anyway, like I was saying, once it's done, once you right-clicked enough, it'll obviously be done. Do you remember when I put that first one down and I was right-clicking and nothing was happening? That's because if there's an existing block there, then it obviously won't be able to place it down again. So, you know, if you're going to build it in the ground like that, then obviously be careful. Maybe dig it out initially and then obviously go from there. I'm wasting time when I actually need to be getting something, and I've forgotten what I needed. Oh, okay, right, yeah. So, now that we've built that formation, we want to make the actual machine. Not the machine, the actual item. So what we need to do is we need to come in here, we need to come to our this, and we need to get ourselves a diamond. Yeah, it's a good job I came in here. We need to get ourselves a diamond sword, because the way it works is you upgrade a diamond sword. So we need a stick as well. There we go. So now if we come in here, do this. If you don't know how to make a diamond sword, why are you watching this? Like, honestly, come on, please, already. Yeah, so as you can see now, I've got my diamond sword, and there is one more previous step that we need to do before we activate it, because it's here. But if you get your divination sigil, Jesus Christ, that was a mess up, and right click, that's your current life points in your, you know, that you've done from this, so to speak. So if I get my magician's one out, because it's better and cut them full. What you could do is you need to fill it up a bit. I would say a bit, probably more than a bit. Maybe, I think it takes 5,000 life points, if I remember correctly. We'll obviously find out in a second if it does or if it doesn't, because, you know, that's how the game works. But make sure you have 5,000 LP doing, you know, that way, which I was just showing you then, which is through your blood orbs, because stuff like rituals, and there is another part of the mod which is like to do with alchemy stuff, that's going to need to use your life points from there rather than from your... what's the, you know, the first thing that we built, the formation over there. It's not going to use that, it's going to use the one from yourself, which is, you know, why you bind it to yourself and stuff like that. So now you got your weak activation crystal. You'll have to right click so that it binds it to yourself. So that's your system, you know, from your life points. Let's get rid of that, it's annoying me. And all you got to do now is right click and that should happen, the little sparks. If you know it's done, you could just right click with your divination sigil. Now, as you can see now, it was 8,200, it's now 3,200. And 8 minus 3 is 5, which means it takes 5,000 LP. So that's how that works. Josh is good at maths. So now that we've got that set up, it means that it's done and it's ready to go to kick some ass, in other words. What we've got to do is be very careful. This is a pre-warning. If you're going to do this, make sure you haven't got anything valuable on you. Not saying that you're going to die from this, okay? Just that there is the potential which you might die. Maybe get some water next to you just in case, okay? There you go. Warnings have been done. Is everyone ready? Yes? Okay then. So, the way this works is, if I type in @blood magic again, so I can show you. See, this is what we're making the bound blade. There's also the pickaxe. There's also the axe, and there's also the shovel. Now, those obviously use the diamond shovel, the diamond pickaxe, the diamond axe to make those, and obviously we're doing the diamond sword right now. Caution, may cause a bad day, plus 12 attack damage, which is quite cool. So like I say, let's stalling around, let's actually chuck it on there. I would just recommend running back. There we go, run, quick, get to the water, run. I'm not even on fire. So yeah, that happens. It just strikes down with lightning on each of these platforms. Very loud indeed. And if you didn't see that then, once it's done, it'll pop it out at the side. Hopefully, if you get lucky, it won't pop it out onto any fire. So there you go. I don't think it can burn though, I'm not quite sure about that. So there you go, as you can see, we've got the bound blade now, which is quite cool. If you really wanted to, you could dismantle this. I'm not sure if you can. I haven't done it personally. I might try and do it myself. I might not. Who knows? I'm a rebel. If I haven't... Oh, I don't think I explained either how to do the weak activation crystal. But the way this works is... Oh, no, I did. But you need the weak activation crystal. Like I say, activate... Like it says, activates low-level rituals. There is a higher tier one. If you just type in activation crystal, it's like begins with A. I don't know the name of it. And obviously, that one does some of the more advanced ones. What's that noise? I'm imagining stuff. Okay, so now that we've got the bound blade, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to add some life points to your system again, because all these items, all of these swords and stuff, they actually use life points from, you know, I don't know what to call it. Should I call it the Aether? In the air? Because it is kind of in the air, isn't it, you know, or your system. I'll call it the system, there you go. If I call it system, I'm on about, you know, the blood orb life points. If I call it the altar, I'm on about the altar one. It's self-explanatory, really. So yeah, so the way it works is, if you notice, it's got like a little, it's actually circular at this point in time, and if you look at it on the hotbar, it's actually a sword. Difference is, obviously, it's deactivated right now. I think I hover over it. Yeah, as you can see, deactivated. If you right click with it, it'll turn into a sword formation, and I think the way this one works, unlike the other ones, is that every time you hit someone, it uses life points, whereas the other ones, it's for how long or the same. Josh just doesn't know because he hasn't actually used this part of the mod yet. So he will find out and he will tell you. So just like that. Yeah, I'm walking around trying to find mobs and there's not any. So I think I'm going to go find some mobs. And when I find one, I will inform you on what to do next. So yeah, make sure, possibly make it daytime. I might wait for daytime actually. And, oh look, there's a zombie there already, look. Let's go kill him. Where is he? He's going to be, he's going to be in that awkward spawn, isn't he? Here he is, look. Is he down here? Zombie? Hello? Ooh. Zombie, hello, you in here? Hello. Right, okay, so all you gotta do, right click to activate it, no, left click to activate it, no, shift right click to activate it. There you go, just like that. As you can see, 5,600 at the moment. If I hit him, there you go, does damage, and hit him again, and I'll explain whatever just happened. As you can see, shift right click to turn it back off again, and as you see, that's used that much life points. Use 50 to activate and deactivate. Right, what happened then? When you hit him, you saw a little particle effect. I don't know if you did. I might like overlay the little print screen of it. And he also dropped this, which is what we actually need to progress on, the weak blood shard. So the way this sword works is that whatever you hit, it gives it a certain effect. And when you kill a mob under this effect, it gives you this said item, which is the weak blood shard. So just like that. So self-explanatory. Well, it's not self-explanatory, is it? Because I just had to explain it. God damn, Josh. Wrong words. Yeah, so that's how that works. And that's how you get your weak blood shards. Is there stronger blood shards? Yes, there is. There's a demon blood shard. That sounds quite cool. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now anyway, because that's the ritual of binding for the bound blade. If you want to go ahead and do it for the pickaxe, the axe, and the shovel, feel free. The way, it kind of works in the way the excavator works, you know. So the bound shovel is kind of similar to the excavator, but it's a bigger area, and, you know, it only does dirt. So, like, and pickaxe, it does a big, if you right-click, because it's got, like, you know, how they have that special ability. They can be used as a normal one, like mine in a single, or they could do a big area of effect, which is kind of like a big square. An axe, obviously, you could chop down trees in a big area. Kind of see how it works now. But yeah, so there you go. That's the ritual of binding of way round. I'm going to look into the other rituals, because, God, I can't speak. Because there are some quite fun ones, actually quite cool ones as well. Maybe just set them up around this area, might chop down a few trees, and we might be ready to build tier 4 upgrade. We'll see, hey. But guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the series so far. Gonna upgrade some more of my altar as well. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.
Yeah.